Dire team ban. Radiant team ban. Dire team ban. Radiant team ban. Dire team ban. Radiant team ban. Dire team pick. Radiant team pick.
Night Stalker.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Welcome back. Danish Dynamite, Team Serbia. I'm Grant. This is Gareth. First game, Danish Dynamite. They looked like a real.
Oh,
they
yeah.
were good.
They did very well.
And it was.
I don't know if like
yeah.
Sweden woke up on the wrong side of the bed or like missed breakfast or
Radiant
something, but
team pick.
Yeah, they looked a little off. I mean, the picks were good. That last pick, Tinker, it just put in work the entire time.
yeah.
But now they take another one. It's going to be Danish Dynamite again, but this time against Serbia, who ended up winning their first game as well. Off stream. I believe it was on stream on the secondary stream. So good, but already we see that winner Wyvern last man by Serbia, and Danish Dynamite's like, all right, we'll take Night Stalker. And then followed up by a Sand King Bane. Standard on both sides. Bane banned out last game or not picked? Banned. One of those heroes that got really maybe not over. He's a good hero, but he got super hyped, and now like when people don't, people are like, oh, that's surprising. But
Well, it's one of those things where he went very quickly from being trash, never picked,
Yeah.
being first phase like every
Yeah.
for a good couple of weeks.
there we go.
Tiny.
The Tiny, we saw it first banned last game, I believe actually by Danish Dynamite. They're like, all right, we'll take the Night Stalker someone else took last time. We'll take the Tiny this game, and Tiny,
10 seconds
a lot
remaining.
of different builds. Actually, most people are going like 1-1-4.
5 seconds
farming.
remaining.
Yeah.
I think only Cole's Limp, like 4-4 kill, but I mean, Tiny, he can clear X. I've heard a big thing, like, farm's so quick. You can actually stack for this hero now. Catch up and farm, he can out-level, out-farm everyone, and solo kill potential. You got it all.
You could put him in a bunch of lanes as well, right?
Yeah.
With,
Radiant
like,
team ban.
if you put him off lane, you have the jungle to stack for yourself and like you get some levels, but mainly we've been seeing safe lane, farm it up, get your levels, jungle.
Patch. I mean, right, we've seen the surgence of Tiny and Gyro. Seems like taking ancient camps are back on the menu now. Enjoy having that fallback.
It's like, I think if you take an extra hero as well, the Moran is like a third one, where you've got like early game magic damage to kind of get you through the first 15 minutes and kill people, and then you have physical damage scaling as well from your talents and
10 seconds
innate
remaining.
ability. Just strong, you know?
Yeah, it is.
5 seconds
Throughout a draft, you're
remaining.
looking at like, right, they've got a nice mix of magic, physical. When you pick a hero like Tiny or Moran, you're just like, cool, that ticks 2 boxes. You've done a great job.
Perfect. Solo kill potential. Team fight. I mean, talking about status resistance at level 18. Tiny, I think, with Heart, Sanj, and Yasha, which seems to be pretty standard now,
Like
is
70%.
70 to 80%. I mean, 40%. Obviously, Shred, Sanj, and Yasha. Nuts. And Batrider TA banned out, as well as Silencer Brute. I'm fine with Brute. Actually, he's not as bad to watch as he used to. Just a different hero. And I think Baby Knight likes playing him, if I do recall.
Yeah.
Which is,
Used to play him a lot mid on Danish Bears.
he didn't. Probably would have,
10
if did get it, they
seconds
probably would have
remaining.
swapped it up there. So they banned it out. That hero feels so weird. Like, you're under the
5
web, so you think
seconds remaining.
it's not. Like, that's such a weird change for so long.
Because
It's good.
like,
but
yeah, like, I'm still not sure if it was, you know, solid buff or nerf. I think that the hero has just changed, right? It's just a...
Dire
it's like
team
Tiny
pick.
even, yeah.
It's like being able to move through webs even after you've taken damage and go over true stuff. Such an advantage.
Doom. I love the Doom in the 3 role. And they have a Sand King Doom, so they can't switch it up either way, but it doesn't feel like Doom 1v1 matchups.
Remaining.
But if you put him in the 4 role, you know he can jungle and
5 seconds
strong.
remaining.
It's an overall good hero. Another kind of run at you hero.
Very often forces like a second support, like a tri-lane, right? He forces a tri-lane to kind of go after him. Very often, defensive dual lanes just don't. Dearth is so good. If he gets gets the health regen from like a Sata or something like that, you're just not killing him in lane. Then he just trades farm with your carry, and it's not what you want.
6 HP at level 1 in lane is actually just nuts. And no, I watched actually. We talked about. I'm surprised the Jordanian team. I heard they signed up, but they just didn't play. Remember, I did cast a lot of Afro moves. Played this in the off lane like 4 games in a row. And he looks sick. I think Miracle. They had 5 players, and then they. That would have been a sick team to watch. Any team with Miracle. Now, Danish Dynamite taking up a little bit of time here. Go, they're going to take the Disruptor.
Stalker Disruptor again. Got
Very
that combo
strong.
going.
I mean, vision. I mean, the Night Stalker's vision plus the Disruptor. Any glimpse back.
So all you need now is a Lincoln's carrier for
10
your other core.
seconds
Danish
remaining.
Dynamite. Happy, right?
Yeah.
Because Tiny doesn't really care too much about
5
being
seconds
gripped or
remaining.
doomed because he has that status resistance up. So if you have a hero that's, can either like animation cancel the grip or the doom. If you have something like a Puck or run a leap to get away. But I think just like a Lincoln.
That.
Dire team.
It just feels like that grip already, like you said. Night Stalker, what, he has a mini stun of silence. Tiny has 2 stuns pretty much. And then Disruptor has his ult plus glimpse. 6 ways to cancel Bane's ult. And Bane's ultimate, maybe not the biggest damage. His laning phase is good. Serbia takes
10
Viper.
seconds remaining.
Well, you break Tiny. That
5
takes off his status
seconds
resistance, right?
remaining.
I assume it does because it's it takes off his
Ulti.
his ulti
Yeah,
status
but not the
resistance
strength
at least,
one.
which is 40%
Yeah,
once you get to 18,
true.
which is a lot. A lot of Viper just in Dota in general. Biggest weakness was can't farm. Thing phase where he can't, but now he has an ability. He just plops it down. All right, I'm farmed. Still can dominate the lane.
Bell lifesteal as well.
8%. It adds up. Oh, I mean, it much signals that Tiny probably won't be middle now. I mean, he could, but I don't think a Tiny Viper lane prime for Dane.
When it's Viper Bane or Viper Sand King against Tiny
That would feel
with one of these supports,
garbage,
that's
yeah.
just not. That's
And they could. They might just. Dynamo might just go over their offlaner here, save up their
Radiant
last pick to go
team
in.
back.
Or they'll just take it. Sniper. Think, right? Even
Yeah.
though No-Tail, because No-Tail's just a tink. Why he was
Yeah.
there.
both of these players, they've got like signature heroes that they like
Yeah.
to pick up.
Sniper versus Viper. Rough in the, levels 1, 2,
10
3.
seconds
One Sniper
remaining.
gets some range, some shrapnel charges. Not as bad, but he's still
5
very
seconds
weak against like a
remaining.
Bane Sand. Yeah, focuses. Roaming on that Sniper early could be a bad game for him.
Dire team banned.
Wondering, like, can you put Night Stalker in the offlane and go for like an Ogre, your final pick, and just have Bloodlusted Tiny
Bloodlust.
Sniper and just go?
Could. I don't even. Has anyone done that in a while? Like the last time I remember was MSS on NP. I
For
remember he did a
offlane
lot.
Night Stalker?
Yeah. Been a
We've
long
seen
time.
it a couple of
seconds
times. I feel like Newbie have done it a couple of times. A couple of Chinese teams
5
Yeah, you're right.
kind of
seconds
toyed with it, but it's definitely not been.
Like he can't really do anything in the offlane, right? If like you're against a tri lane,
Yeah.
that's the problem. Like Night Stalker, he's just there.
I don't have Iron Talent anymore. I can't jungle.
Definitely nerfed. What draft do you like going in?
Dire
Pick.
team pick.
Do you like the tiny sniper core? You like the kind of more team?
I like Team Serbia so far, and they've got last pick as well. Right? They get to choose that final, safe lane, or like you could shift the Viper into safe. They can pick, that final hero that can jump the sniper. Your
10
Spectres, your
seconds
anti-mages.
remaining.
That one hero that's going to be able to
Radiant
get in
team
there and
pick.
carry the game for Serbia.
Oh, well,
Save
team
mechanism.
fight, your save mechanism, your initiation, because they don't really even have one of those if they want to. Yeah, it looks like you're right. Danish Dynamite's going to be possibly defensive game, but you say that, and then N0tail Tiny, they have good laning phases all over you.
10 seconds remaining.
Yeah, you want something? I mean, they already have
5 seconds.
Viper. You have nice range. You have the Doom to
Like-
stop anything.
These 4 heroes are like a 4 protect 1, it feels.
You may now
Okay, they go
select
light, so they go
heroes.
You go push.
hard in.
They're hard, and that's a swift ending. He played that a lot during TI qualifiers with Hellraisers. That is interesting. Lycan versus N0tail Tiny Centaur. A little bit rough for him, but I mean, he can destroy the Disruptor and Sniper.
Yeah.
Gets in.
You get the added value of nighttime for Howl.
Howl versus N0tail. Not Howl with N0tail.
And heroes like, Disruptor, Night Stalker, Sniper in particular, they're very good at trading regen and just being able to whittle you away in lane and then have that one move that gets them a kill after they've burnt. And Howl just turns that on its head and says, no. Even if you're going to roam in with a Night Stalker, a Disruptor, a Centaur comes, you're going to struggle really hard to find kills. And we're talking about the Doom, right? This Grisine Doom, going to draw the extra support into that safe lane.
Yeah.
Going to force them to play 3v1, and he's going to have Scorched Earth with Howl, and maybe if he's lucky have the Sata Creep, he's going to be unkillable.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I think if this Doom gets off to a good start, they're going to have a good thing, but, I mean, we just saw Danish Dynamite go up against, I mean, maybe one of the favorites here, and they made it look like child's play. So we'll see if it just, I mean, there are games, right, that just sometimes they're just better players. It'll be interesting to see, because I as well like Serbia's draft. Luck, have fun's coming. Disruptor. When you play Dota, do you like playing the same hero over and over?
No.
Some of these players that just do over and over, just especially in pro game. I mean, winning's fun, but you have to assume it takes a toll on the mental health.
Like, I've seen, I go on people's Dota buff pages, check them after I've lost a ranked game, and hey, you have like 700 games on anti-mage and you just 40% win rate. Why are you still playing this hero?
Slark and anti-mage.
I mean, I used to play a lot of AM, and like my top 3 played heroes like AM Invoker and I'm a pretty nasty person when it comes to picking.
Yeah.
But the most games I have on
30
one hero
seconds
is like
to go.
200. I random all the time.
That's. Well, actually, Radiant pings out. They pinged out around this Dire Ward. I don't know if they actually did see it, but they were pinging out around it. But it looks like this might just be finally a 2-for-2 change here. Defending Baby Knight Sniper here. Tiny from N0tail. I'm excited to see this. I actually love Tiny. We were talking about the tree throw. That's like my favorite move to watch now, and just the sound.
Begins.
Already even support. I mean, exactly even.
No
They know what
camp
they're doing.
stacked. Come on, guys. Get it
Set up
together.
the game. That's interesting. I wonder first on all the like the 4s and the off lanes. Centaur win. He went 10 tangos, health potion plus out. He assumes it's going to be Lycan, and that's a lane you can actually farm in if you have regen. And then middle, the 2v2 again. But it's the Sand King Viper, not the strongest, but Disruptor a little out of position. It feels like it's going to be tough to get a kill middle for either team. It's a lot of harass.
Yeah, it's just going to be Sniper, Solon, EBK and Solon just trading regen. Trying to force the Viper into positions where he runs out of salves or he's wasting money on this regen.
Bottom lane, it's just LesQQ and Ember. He actually skilled the return first. Used to see that a little bit. It's not the greatest, but not going to use stun or double edge at all anyways. Might as well just do a little out of grass.
His lane is like the 1v1 against Bane and then sometimes get close to creeps.
We'll be getting experience. It seems like top and bottom for both teams are going to be getting experience. Probably not much farm. Oh, he just pops it. Stun will fly, but N0tail already tossed in the tree.
Yeah, they knew Howl was down. It was used for a mid lane engagement just to try and keep Sand King and Viper alive. The Disruptor and Sniper attacks. They try and go on the Doom when Howl is down.
Here we go. Oh, Shrapnel. He's going to throw another one, but man, that corrosive skin. Now on the backside, LeBron and Solon are just trading hits. LeBron in a lot of trouble. He gets his stun off, and now here we go. Full HP Vipers coming in. Will they be able to bring down LeBron? It doesn't look like he tries to give himself vision. Solon uphill mid.
Oh, the miss!
Will he get him? He gets the first blood. Now Baby Knight's like, whoa. Okay, I'm out of here.
Back to his tier 1. Another classic 1000 range TP. Get back to lane.
There you go, man. Sand King. That miss uphill almost helped, but I mean, it helps him obviously. The Dire feeling a little bit bad after that. Now you see the power of Viper plus the stun. The bounty's getting picked up. Looks like Viper's gonna take both the ones top.
Regen rune spawn top for Baby Knight if he can get there. So difficult though with Sniper having no boots. And going into the river is super difficult.
Viper thought about it, and they saw Disruptor. They knew he had kinetic field. He was not getting that. Yeah, there it is. Gets it, and he goes to double Wraith Band damage. Actually lasting against the Viper. It's 7-4 to 6-3, so it's not that big of a difference right now. Just that first blood. Smoke, was that? Not caught, but it's just going to be a level one-man smoke by the Sand King. Look at Solan's like, wonder what's happening over here.
Something's up my ramp. Someone's walking up my ramp.
Now he's just chilling. He doesn't even have wards. He's like just scouting out this game. He had to know something was up.
Hanking it.
And that ward didn't even scout him out. Now it will. And LeBron, yeah, there's a wasted smoke gank. Out. So, in the free farm lanes, Lycan 15 and 12. Tiny 13 and 9. Pretty even. Lycan a little bigger advantage, obviously. And
Radiant structures
Bane,
are
he's
fortified.
pretty annoying.
Radiant's
But
top
Doom is
tower
always going to get
under
so
attack.
much more. Now, as his laning phase progresses, he's Devour. He can actually apply pressure to the Tiny a bit with Infernal Blade as well, whereas Centaur is just running for his life and bringing valves out constantly to try and stay in the lane. Doom's experience is more about pressing forward, and Centaur just hiding in the trees. Bane, don't find me.
Brain saps him. Does he get the pull? Viper gets the double pull. A tough one. Misses the range creep, but he's fine with that. That'll hurt Doom a lot. Yeah. Oh, he got it though. Impressive. These pulls now, people used to be like, oh, pulls are easy. 153, 2. That's easy. Nowadays it's like, you gotta be pinpoint on the millisecond.
155 and 2/7.
Viper taking a little bit more of a lead. Baby Knight still with N0tail game. Wants to get the shrapnel next damage. He gets one now. It's a little more range, but Solan runs in hasted. Just saying hello.
They tried to collapse in on the Bane with that haste rune, and the Centaur came across, but Centaur still with no boost. They couldn't really get.
Oh, there we go. They're gonna nuke the Viper. We're gonna see shrapnel go out. Looks like they're just gonna back out. Baby Knight will harass a little, but can't do too much with those TPs coming in.
Would have seen cancelled as well. I believe that was Bane.
Check.
Yeah, it was. So they know that Bane doesn't have a TP for a while. They might look to just press forward aggressively again. You know, during this nighttime, you want to try and take advantage as much as you possibly can. Wyver is switching up towards top for potentially a go onto Doom, but 2 points Scorched Earth plus Howl available from the Lycan at any given moment.
Good try though. Stun toss comes in. Well, not stun yet. His tree grab plus a stun. And nothing yet but Solan here. This should be a kill. Throws out the stun out. He's gonna be trapped. Eats the mango, gets the toss, and Viper's like, I'll take that kill. And they get him with that disruptor coming in. Helps secure the kill. Nice rotation from him.
Oh, it is only a level 1 Howl actually. Swift ending with a 2-1-2 build, not maxing out his Howl and passive. Actually has gone for the Wolves early.
Is that just because they want to take towers, you think? Is that like their main game plan?
I don't know. It's so rare that you see this anymore. You know, even leveling Wolves pre-level 7 or 8, right, has been kind of a no-go for Lycan recently, but they're really good at scouting, right? And I guess if you look at Team Serbia's lineup, who's your vision hero? Who's the guy that gives you the information to make a jump with the tanking or the Doom? It has to be the Lycan, so I guess getting the Invis Wolves and maybe just, you know, move commanding them on a Sniper or onto a Night Stalker to allow you to know what's going on.
Top lane again. They know Scorched Earth is probably back up, but they can go for a kill again if they want. Tiny, though, a little low on mana. He has a bottle. So they're going for it. He's just in. And now they're going to back out. They're going to bait. He's coming in first. Viper cancels, so Sand King, but the problem was he TP'd second. Now he cancels. They might just go on him again.
So now Doom's got raindrops. Scorched Earth is done. Howl is now on cooldown as well.
Viper has 200 HP, but they're looking like they want to. They're going for it. All right. They know Scorched Earth is down. They know all the TP's down. There's one more TP coming in. I do not think it'll be in time, though. They're going to come damage. Less QC guys on the bottom side. Here comes Swift Ending. He's going to ulti. He's going to look for 2, actually. And they could definitely get it. Oh, Viper with a nice TP out. Will save, but now N0tail? Possibly in a pickle. The Shapeshift is going to run out soon. If he gets a couple more crits, though. Nice toss. Toss him back a little bit. Swift Ending. Shapeshift's going to end in about 2. Actually, Satan goes middle, and he is going to get it, though. With the last hit of the Wolf form. That's a huge kill. That's a solo kill for your carry on another carry.
Yeah, Solan had glimpse there.
He did?
I wonder if he panicked because You know, Swift Ending did TP in fog, you know, behind some trees. They didn't see him arrive, and then all of a sudden there's a big bad wolf, you know, just chasing you down and killing. Oh, let's keep you dead again. Grizzlian's in here. Scorched Earth burning him.
Should be a kill.
Oh, one more
runs
hit.
out. I think he might just be juke. Wait, he tries to out-juke himself, possibly.
Oh no, he's blocked him in.
Oh no, but the toss gonna break the trees, right? It does, but Viper's here. Another kill on this Doom. And he gets a tree.
There we go.
Yeah, I think you used to be able to juke in there. I don't think you can anymore.
No, he just got
blocked. Like, oh, wait a minute.
There's no escape route. I'm stuck.
Boy. Middle lane, Davey Knight did get a solo kill, it looked like, on the Sand King during that fight.
Okay.
That's nice, but still, Serbia up a full K here. Still got it. That's 1,000, almost 600 for the raid team. Obviously, with a Lycan Viper, you want that kind of early game advantage when you're Centaur versus Lycan plus Bane.
And Lycan's gonna have Necro 1 in the next 30 seconds or something.
Oh, LeBron, they saw him. Was hiding for a rune, might be in a little trouble. Oh, the wolf! Look at the wolves. If LeBron gets his stun up, they might be able to kill Soul if he comes in. He knows that. They have to stun the wolves. That's the problem. This Disruptor actually gets melted by these level 4 wolves.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Bottom? Something might be going on. The Howl is going to be down now. Emperor could be in a little bit of trouble. The stun's going to fly. Release the toss up. He does. Going to try to cleave down. Silence will be long enough. They can break that. That's going to be a Doom +1 tower hit. Infernal Blade's going to do a ton of damage. And here comes Swift Ending a little bit far away. He's going to pop it. And he should be able to get the tinier toss. Is going to be up in about 2 attacks. He needs to 1 more. Toss all of them. They'll get the stun out. That's going to be it. Oh, Disruptor needs to be very careful. Wolves are now going to chase down Viper. And that'll be the end of that. Still, man, Swift Ending is just countering all of N0tail's gang.
And he's still top of the network. 4.6k.
He's killed it by quite a margin. I mean, Viper almost in second place there. Nice deny there by the Doom. Denies a lot of team gold there. Man, which is crazy because you see the net worth lead for Serbia, but all the runes, I mean, maybe that's why the Danes are staying in it. They've gotten so many runes. I guess that also the bounty runes were super nerfed before 10 minutes, right, in the last patch? Not super nerfed, but nerfed reasonably hard. And you see, I mean, you still want to get them, obviously, but it's not like, oh, I get 2 runes to half a level. Feels a lot worse.
You don't just suddenly have like a level 6 Night Stalker at 6
middle.
minutes.
He gets the toss. He wanted to toss him back to Baby Knight. Still trying. Oh, kind of fails. Creep dies in midair. Still there. He throws the tree. Shrapnel's going. Level 3 Corrosive, though, will stop that game. Man, N0tail just couldn't quite find that toss. Could have easily been a kill under that tower.
So Viper with no points in Nanotoxin, not going to go for the Veil build, which is relatively popular, right?
I mean, I guess they do have a little bit of a damage problem, like middle to late game. Once that lie kind of like his form goes off, where's your damage going to come from?
So you want Viper to scale into like a right system?
I think that's what they want. I kind of agree. I like the magic damage, but it just feels like we have such a damage problem with Lycan. We're gonna have a full amount of TPs coming. See the stun toss come out onto the Doom. Doom's fine. He has a full 1. Uh-oh, now you double edge yourself. Less QQ. Brain saps. That pure damage goes down. N0tail doesn't have a TP for 4 Sands. Will they be able to get some Pete vision on him? They nightmare him. Wolves will get that vision, like you said. Brain sap. Will he take the kill? Nah, he'll give it to Viper. These rotations, I mean, you're rotating 4 or 5 heroes in, but you're succeeding. Like last game, it felt like when Team did it, they weren't getting those kills. But here they're going to get 2 kills and a tower, more than likely. Middle lane is getting pushed in by the sniper. They've already rotated 1 hero here. He has Doom up as well. He knows he can't get this kill solo, though. They're waiting for LeBron. Here we go. Doom comes out. He has the Tranquil. Tranquils, though, will be able to chase him down. If he gets that Infernal Blade, has that extra damage. I mean, he's dead. Will we get a deny? No. LeBron gets it. Caustic pops and actually slows down the Centaur. But what a play by Cole. Gets 2 in that kinetic field. The double stun comes out. Doom goes down. LeBron, you are looking dead too, tosses someone over. He gets the stun. Still up. Will tank a little bit. Do they have vision? No. He knows it on Manic. He has 5-1 charges. And they get it. Pops the wand, gets it, but top lane. You just lost the tier 1, you're losing at tier 2. They should go down. Necrobook still alive for a little bit longer. That little bit of aura.
That's worth it, right?
Oh, the canceled TPs. Damn it, like you're just losing gold, right? We've seen canceled TPs from the Dire side. And that's, I mean, the 100 gold adds up, especially on, well, not 100, but the gold adds up.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, Stampede's down. They don't have Darkness. for Night Stalker.
Sleep to steal the rune. Take it. Will they go for this kill? Looks like let's get Fuse in here. Doesn't have Stampede. Swift inning. Run away now. And Viper, can he get out of here? Level 4 on that corrosive skin. He'll get thrown back. He's gonna go down. He's gonna take a little bit to bring him down. Double edge doesn't do anything. Throws the tree, gets the kill. Well, I guess you stole their rune.
They got the Lycan out.
Yep. Lycan just runs away, and he is at book 2 now. Very close to book. He'll have book 3 for next fight. And, I mean, he can just click everything he has on the Disruptor besides his hero, and he can just kill 2 heroes at once.
Yeah.
That's going to be a bit of a world of first if Swift Panda finds him.
So they've done a good job kind of converting into towers, you know, some team fights here and there, but Serbia still have to make up for this, you know, lack of initiation. You called it out during the draft. You know, they need the Lycan to scout people out so they can jump people. But Sand King, Blink Dagger is still a relative way, about 1,000 or so. Doom's going to go for the phase drums, which we see very, very commonly. Then after that, it's kind of feels like personal preference, honestly, what you feel where the game's going. Do you want Shadow Blade or Blink? Do you want to jump in on a sniper to catch him and him? Or just go for auras?
Knows it's a little good. Now there's the real Tiny shows himself in lane. Needs to be. I mean, he doesn't have Blink, but he does have Tranquil's win late, so 405 move speed on. Definitely can catch it. We saw it happen middle. Farming. Did it have
okay.
Middle. Oh,
the grip!
Look at that grip. Halfway across the map. Gonna throw out the ulti. Should be enough with one more attack. That should be enough to take him down. It is. That's a miss stampede.
This is the line of where...
Oh, I know you're saying. He did it from back far. There we go. Nice kinetic field, but Solon, there we go. The wolves are on him. The creeps are coming. He's going to be blocking himself. He's going to be able to pick him up. Yeah, Tiny goes down. Solon goes down. That's a big, way bigger kill bottom. And that's a 3 for 0 in 2 different fights. Damn, Serbia?
They're getting it done.
They're feeling it. Yeah, that grip. But, like, he started running back and, like, oh my, that range. I love that Dota. Like, just range stuff like that.
It used to be so much worse in, like, Source 1. What do they call it? Like, melee attack motion buff. Like, motion buffer, basically. When you start the animation of a spell or an attack, and the movement speed of your opponent is enough to get out of the range while you're casting. Bane's Fiend's Grip is like one of the most obvious ones to realize. That's actually like 50 range.
I do get it. It starts off that fight and it helps him get that kill bottom. N0tail was just scouted out and dies.
Okay, Dynamite tries to get some kills now.
Here we go. They're going to find the Doom. Oh, he gets off the Fortune. I mean, they need more than just these, right? They're trying. They're trying. He has a fertile way to use it. Oh, N0tail is here now. Will he get to the shrine in time? No. He will not make it. And Solon? A little low, but doesn't look like anyone else is coming. Scan even comes out from the Dire to make sure they're not getting around the Rosied.
And trying to secure a bit of farm onto this Viper, who really needs to keep up in terms of net worth. Definitely struggles when he starts falling behind. But he's pushing a naked lane here. No objectives to take. He's just shoving out waves to force Danish Dynamite to come back and, you know, defend a tier 3, which at this point in the game isn't really going to be pressured too hard. It's just annoying to have shift damage. Base structures.
Oh, Viper. He placed the sentry. He knows he's there because of the obs. Now he just placed the sentry. He needs more than just him, though. I mean,
he's stuck. He knows Lycan's there. He knows Sand King's there, but he is.
And he knows, like, he can't solo kill because of the shrine. Maybe if the shrine wasn't there with the urn, he could, but... Oh, is he going to steal this? The Satyr? I hope he does. Yeah, he does. Oh, the chicken?
Oh,
cancel attack. Middle lane of Chris. It's on Solon. That would say just hate him. And now Emperor's going to go down, but Swift Ending takes the tower away. And no one's there to wake him up. The sniper didn't have the... It is maxed out take aim. Can't get him over here. Viper. The man cannot make it out. And a lot of misses. But Swift Ending takes it.
Top lane, is N0tail going to die to Viper solo?
It looks like it. See the break. One more. No, doesn't look like he will. He's trying to avoid now. He's in quite the pickle himself. Still not taking that much damage. He's gonna get a headshot. He is by himself. Let's do serious with the double edge stun from this Tiny. He's like, I need this kill.
N0tail? Oh, he's
very
there.
close. He is. Oh my goodness. And it's like, that's not worth it. Like, N0tail got foreign for the kill, but he didn't get any experience, right? With that, and look at the kills, man. I mean, the Tiny. He has the most kills out of everyone on his team.
5 deaths, though.
Yeah. Look at that, man. It feels like the Lycan's putting in all the work, then you're like, he's only 3rd on his team. This Viper does so much damage.
Like, the Viper's there shoving this wave, and then they make a fight happen mid and a fight happen, you know, elsewhere. There's 2 skirmishes happening across the map. he just gets in on a tier 3. That's what, 600 damage or 500 damage free onto a tier 3, and he forces 3 heroes, and he gets a kill on the Tiny. That's so much value. For the Viper, just shoving waves. He's not really trying to accomplish anything. Done.
Vlad's now on to like almost level 15. I mean, you go to the cooldown running, right? That's pretty standard.
Yeah.
HP doesn't feel that great at 1 minute into the game. It's nice, but I mean, you have a Doom already with a. You're gonna have the armor ores later in the game. AC's going.
Yeah, cooldown reduction just for the shapeshift on it. It's like the HP regen, you know, it affects all your stuff.
Oh, hard name. That was the bottom lane. Just kill on LeBron. Two cores for LeBron. They'll take that though. It's a nice kill. Blink dagger on Tiny.
Yeah, exactly. He picked it up about 3 minutes ago or something. There was like a bunch of fights happening, but it's kind of interesting to see him go for this blink. It feels, so maybe not desperate, but definitely an item that needs to swing a game the other way, jump in, find that catch, and just start fights off that N0tail wants to start, right? He's going to be that driving force behind this Danish team. Not going to go for the standing Yash drums, no agi build just yet. Relying very heavily on Baby Knight to do the physical right clicks, while Tiny just going to kind of be that, you know, brute force hero up in the front lines jumping.
Is it odd though you go that
without max avalanche?
Yeah, the combo, right? That's like the big thing you get. I guess, I mean, you get a blink toss back is almost just as good, but
it definitely feels like he's kind of changed. You know, the game has shifted in such a way that his idea of how he wanted to build has changed, but it's a nice little adaptation.
Sniper actually was taking the stacks, the ancient stacks, and that's probably why he's like, wait a minute, I can go bottom, they're going in. LeBron again, he gets the Sandstorm, they don't have vision, he's trying to cleave him, but now they're in a little bit of trouble.
It's Blink Burrow.
Yeah, it doesn't look like he wants to sacrifice his life for the greater good. There's a lot more people coming. Maybe they had that observer ward that scouts out light blue coming. Where do you go if you're Serbia, you're in the lead, just maybe go, well, Purple says, let's go bottom. There's still a tier 1, we can get a tier 2. Do you want to avoid fights as Danish Dynamite, or do you want to take them head on?
Against Aegis Lycan, it depends. Like, they've got really good vision, right? They've got vision around the Roche pit, watching for rotations up towards the top. This top lane really doesn't have much value for Team Serbia, outside of pressuring a tier 3 if they want to go for like an actual Rax take here. But there are such easier objectives. You know, you point out tier 1, tier 2 bot lane. They try shut out this map a little bit, but all of the vision from Serbia is up on that top half of the map. So they're not going to be playing into their own vision. They're going to be playing into darkness here. So the wolves are going to have to go out first. Danish Dynamite, they've got vision of all of this coming, so they know the 5-man is there. So they start split pushing to keep the farm going, and then come back, maybe defend behind this tier 1, just in front of your tier 2, if you feel strong enough. But without nighttime, oh no, nighttime's coming. Nighttime's here actually.
Just got here, my friend. We are in the darkness, and yikes. Here we go.
And they know the wolves are coming to scout. They've seen them walk past the tower.
Gang comes. That one sentry by the Dire, that was where their Radiance 1 ward was, so they get that counter. They're just going to keep brute forcing though. Have they even used Book? They have not. Book, Vlad, I mean, they got the armor, they got the aura. Could be a free tier. Like you said, they're split pushing top and mid, but oh, they're going in. They get a stun onto him. Will the sniper just go down? Sure looks like it. He does deep into the base there. And now they're just gonna get a tier. They might go base for that.
Such a nice wraparound. It was Doom that called it. Grizzine drew the line. It's like, right, we're gonna go all the way around behind this tier 2. It looks like we're just gonna 5-man it and, you know, push as a unit. But they split up 3 and 2.
Backdoor protection comes in, but now guess what? The creeps are here. Maybe they just that glitch a little bit. They're gonna miss the free tier. Looks like all that is taking a lot of damage. So they have 4 groups left. He does not. He should go down. Nice force him actually save him. They stun ulti. They're gonna try to. Doesn't do that much damage. Doom on the Tiny. They're just taking the rack. Swift ending is like. Yeah, Swift ending just said whatever. You guys did great. They're gonna get the range wrecks as well. And only game possibly going down. They're chasing for more.
Swift ending? Oh, LeBron is dead.
That's rough. I mean, he should go down here. Do we have vision? Not that
he can
but
blink
Centaur.
north and TP. Oh.
Go for it. Here we go. Oh, he blinks north. He TPs. Garrett makes the call and they get the play.
That was good. That was so good. They get the full racks, not just melee. They get both buildings. Yep. They don't lose Aegis on Swift ending, so we still got that for another like minute and a half. Probably not going to amount to too much, but it secures them a full lane. And then they've still got this kind of open top lane, right? No towers to take apart from the tier 3. shift their momentum up there and just look to close this game out, honestly.
I mean, that's crazy, right? Look at like when they get kills, the Danes are all there. The problem is, I mean, from Serbia, those numbers, it's just like when we saw that fight middle, right? And then that fight bomb at the same time.
It's like Doom
Serbia's
Sand
winning,
King,
yeah.
and then there's like Bane Viper, and then Lycan comes in for a bit here and there.
Right. That just goes to show, like, Danish Dynamite's so far behind, they're forced to do like this 5-man against Radiant's 5-man, which they really don't look at. Oh my, all those Radiants are so low. Oh, LeBron goes in, he tries to get in, come out, wipes on the backside, going for that tiny. We're gonna see ulti from Soul and actually whip on everyone, and N0tail taking so much damage from that Hurricane Punch. Maelstrom procs, you know, this is another stun, actually hits it onto the Centaur, and they're just gonna, oh my. He got gripped for about 0.2 seconds, and he was dead. This is...
Where did he go? That's a Centaur with Hood, and he just gets obliterated.
Nuts.
This is just like game ending now?
I mean, it's definitely Rax ending for the mid lane. And Top's damage looking at like protecting that Viper. They know there's no buyback on Baby Knight too. See, if N0tail just fights back.
So 86 expiring now.
It is. Well, get the culture. So all of a sudden, wait, Tiny goes in, stuns Top, throws it back. They take the melee, they couldn't get out. There we go. King is down. They get canceled immediately to Regan.
They're going to right now.
They're trying to slip ending.
Rebound's done!
My God, LeBron goes a good game. LeBron feeds one death bottom lane and then wins them the game with one stun. This, I mean, I wouldn't say that's where they won the game. Well, I mean, technically they won the game.
He ends the game.
Yeah. Serbia, my God, they are now 2-0. They take down definitely, I would say maybe the